Hello everyone, it's Dale here from trader-dale.com. In today's video, I would like to show you my opinion on the euro dollar from a long-term point of view. I would like to show you where I think that big institutions are active on the euro, where the most important areas in the chart are based on institutional activity. And I'll also tell you about the current development on the euro, what I think will happen on the euro, and some trade scenarios that I think are worth watching and trading. So let's get to it and let's have a look at the euro. Before you can see a daily chart of euro dollar, and for my analysis I'll be using my flexible volume profile tool which I've developed. It is a histogram which shows where the institutions placed most of their volumes. So let's start with this very long rotation on the euro. In this sideways price action, you can see that the really heavy volumes got accumulated. The wider the profile, the more volumes accumulated. So you can see that the profile is very thick in this area, which means that heavy volumes got accumulated there. What happened next is that strong sell-off started, very strong downtrend. And for that reason, I think that those volumes were volumes of strong sellers who were adding to their positions in this sideways price channel, and afterwards they pushed the price lower into this strong selling activity. After that, there was another rotation which lasted 2 months. And as you can see, also pretty heavy volumes got accumulated in this area. And I think that those volumes are also volumes of strong sellers who are adding to their selling positions and who will be pushing the price even lower. Currently, there was a breakout of this price channel and the price went downwards. And I think that this was a sign of strong sellers pushing the price downwards. I think that when the price actually breached this strong support, which was marked by those strong reactions, I think that when the price closed past this support, then the support became strong resistance. And for that reason, I think that currently the price is at the resistance, and I think that there is very high probability that the price will react to the resistance and that it will turn into renewed selling activity. Not only there is the support which became resistance setup, which I usually like to trade, but also there is a very strong volume area. Those are the volumes, and those volumes accumulated in this area are very strong barrier, very strong resistance on its own. So you have resistance there, and also you have the resistance which was formed when it breached the strong support marked by those rejections. So this is very significant place. And I think that from this place the price will go lower. I don't think that this is the low of this downtrend, and I think that this downtrend will continue. Let's now have a look at weekly chart, in which we will be able to see more in history, and we will also be able to see a bigger picture on the euro. And I'll show you some strong support and resistance zones on the weekly chart. Alright, so this is a weekly chart of euro dollar, and let me draw the profile for the current downtrend area, and let me also show you a profile of this area. If the downtrend on the euro is to continue like this, then I think that the first really significant support is this area, around 1.06. This is the level which I think is very significant, and if the price will bounce off that level, it could mean a very strong uptrend. If the price goes past this level and closes past it, closes below those volumes below this area, then I think that there will be another strong sell-off which would strongly devalue the euro. So this is the first strong barrier from the longer point of view. Another scenario that could happen now is that the price actually reacts to this volume cluster somewhere in this area and turns into uptrend to cover this volume vacuum. Then I think that the first real resistance in its way, apart from this one I was talking before, will be this area. I should probably move the profile a bit so you can see the whole picture. Alright, here are the volumes accumulated in this rotation. This is extremely strong resistance zone. It's around 1.23, somewhere in this area. And if the price turns, if it reacts to this volume cluster, and if it goes past those heavy volumes and touches this resistance zone, then I think that it's very likely that the price will turn, because those sellers who are accumulating their selling positions there will be defending their selling positions, and they'll push the price lower from this area. They'll be defending their positions. So this is a strong resistance zone. Another one is right there. I was already talking about this one. And strong support zone from the long-term point of view is right there. To sum it up, I think that currently euro just filled this volume vacuum and it will react to this strong resistance zone and it will go downwards to continue in the downtrend. Right there I don't really see any strong support zones. You can see the price just went upwards without creating any significant volumes. So I think that the first significant support is right there. And if you are in short trades in the euro, like I am now, currently I'm short from this area, I'm currently around 1000 pips in open profit. And I plan to quit my position right there on the strong support, because it will be pretty crazy to try and hold short trades at this strong level and to hope that the price will just go through it, because I think that it's not very likely. So currently I'm short euro dollar and I plan to quit the position at 1.06 or a little bit sooner, just to be sure. Alright guys, so that's about it. That's the long-term view on the euro dollar using my custom-made flexible volume profile. I hope you found it useful and I hope that you find the way I trade interesting. If you would like to learn something more about trading with a volume profile, then I just released a new book. It's called Volume Profile, The Insider's Guide to Trading. You can get it on my webpage, which is trader-dale.com. If you have any questions regarding my way of trading or the volume profile, then shoot me an email to contact@trader-dale.com. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in some next video, and until then, happy trading!